Hello, Flosstube. This is Elizabeth Martinez, phantastitches, and this is my Flosstube update number 127 for the second time. I had done several minutes of this last time, and then I had an interruption, and instead of hitting the pause button, I hit the stop button, and so that basically will sort of dump the whole thing, and you have to, it was abrupt ending, and so I didn't upload it. Anyway, so I'm sorry, I have to start over again. So this is a channel about cross stitch and mistakes. And I had said, welcome to my subscribers, and welcome back to my subscribers, and welcome to any newcomers. And if you'll hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon, you'll get a notification every time I post a new update, which is typically every Saturday. So I have some whips to talk about, and a little bit of haul, kind of a lot of haul, and an update to the Etsy shop. Just a couple of new designs for scissor fobs in the Etsy shop. If you want to check that out, I'll talk about that at the end. So I'm going to talk about whips right off the top of the bat. So early on, I had talked about this wolf before. This is the Bucilla kit that I got at Hobby Lobby, I believe. So like this, as I had said last week, or the week whenever I talked about this first, this has it comes on with a piece of 14 count Ada, and it has this sort of just white unstitched background in there, and I wasn't crazy about that, so I had dyed the green, this fabric for it green, the Ada that it came with. I just dyed it this foresty green color. And I had done some work before here on what is the wolf's face. And this is a blended thread. This one here, it's a gray, green, and dark tan combination. So I did a little bit more up here in this upper area. And then I got bored with working on that color. And really, I had done all the sort of close together areas. So I did this white, not white, but lighter color here. That is this tree that right here along the side here. So this is actually the bottom of the design, and this tree continues on up. But yeah, so that's wolf that I did. And then I did this flamingo pattern. Hold on one second. Okay, so I got this flamingo kit also at Hobby Lobby, and it's Design Works Crafts. Marianne Savage is the designer. And again, this comes with 14 count Ada, and rather than having this just plain white sky in the background, I dyed it again with Rit dye. I used evening blue, I think, and just did a lighter thing, so it looks kind of like a cloudy sky. Anyway, I had done just a little bit of the darkest pink here and here, and a little bit of the neck, and so I finished all the dark pink on the bird and the medium pink. So yeah, there's just there's a lighter pink that fills in all these blank spots here. And then the legs are like a yellow color, whatever. And there's a little bit of pink, of the darker pink down here somewhere. There's some flowers in the design. But so the only problem I have right now is that these little cloud outlines are blue. They look kind of white in this, but they're actually like a blue color. So I don't know how well that blue will show up here, and I may have to go look at my DMC stash and go a shade darker if because I think the blue in the kit there's sort of this turquoise aqua color, like a dark and a light aqua, and then this is like a real blue, but it's light blue, so it might not show up against this blue fabric, but I'll have to look at that and see. But anyway, so yeah, I think this little sky, looks a little bit more like a cloudy sky, and it looks a little better than just a plain white. And the other thing I want to do is this cloud on the side here, the end of the drawing, is a little bit abrupt right here because you're supposed to be, and so this cloud here is not complete because but it's actually like one square shorter than these little palm fronds. So I might do something right in here just to sort of close that cloud up. We'll see. I don't know. And then the thing I worked on briefly was this summer patch etching by Celine Turner of Heart and Hand Needleart. And this is from the summer issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. There was in the spring there was a bunny. I don't think it's called spring etching, but along the same lines. Anyway, so this fabric is a 28 count even weave that I dyed with evening green and another color to get this sort of olive green color. And so last time I had started on this fish, but I finished this fish of this top one. So I think I'm going to do some of the brown framing stitches before I do the next fish, which is this green one. But so yeah, I completed this top fish. I like the way that looks. And then I worked, sorry, sorry, my needle minder was coming apart here because it's sticking to this other needle minder. Yeah. Okay. This upside down. This needle minder I made out of they had some patriotic buttons last year, whatever it was, I don't remember, last July. Anyway, this is this little Santa Claus. I had done, the first week I worked on it, I had just done the top part of it. And then last time I showed it, I had done about here. And so I finished the whole robe. Oh. This is Christmas at Winterberry Cabin by Brenda Gervais. I didn't say that before. But so here's Santa. So I finished this main red of his robe. And there's like a darker red outlining his sleeve here. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. And then he's got this lantern. So I have to do the lantern, and I have to do the darker red, on the bottom of his robe, and outlining his sleeve and like that. And I think there's some right here on the edge by his face. But I did all of his body and the beard, and that's here. So this is mostly, they're all it's some Weeks That I Works colors and color and cotton and what do you call it? Needleart. And there's, I think in this design, there's still some colors that I couldn't find. So I'm going to try again, if they don't have it. The thing is that there's not like a real easy, conversion. So I might just have to eyeball it and guess. But anyway, so this is chili pepper, color and cotton, I think, chili pepper. And this is fawn, and I don't remember whether it's color and cotton or some other one of the other ones. Anyway, and this is like, I think it's a 32 count linen, but I'm not positive. And it's tea or coffee dyed or tea coffee dyed or something. I did it quite some time ago. Sorry. And then the last thing I worked on, and I did this like late last night and or early this morning, whatever, is this Lindy Stitches Mother's Heart. A mother's heart is black and blue, bruised from loving ever true. So last time I had done all the words except for this top line, a mother's. Here, I had done all of this down here, and right now I'm working on this top line, a mother's. So I have a moth. And this is the E right here, and then the R, S go here. And then I have just the little, motifs and flowers and stuff, and I'll finish that. Hopefully very quickly. It's for this particular thing is for my mother's birthday on the 18th of August. And I kind of thought about trying to finish it earlier because my mother's having surgery actually on the 5th, on the 7th. And it's a little bit scary because, of course, because of COVID. But the doctor said that, at the hospital, we will be able to send, like, my younger sister's gonna stay with her for the procedure and everything. She can't stay the night, but she can help out, because we didn't want my mother to have to go to the hospital by herself. It's kind of scary. And it's a pacemaker procedure, so it's scary in general all around. So, but if I don't finish it in time to give it to her before she goes, I'll give it to her for her birthday for sure. I'll finish it by then for sure. Anyway, so that's all I worked on as far as whips are concerned, and I didn't have any new starts because I actually have a couple of Christmas things. I have some Prairie Schooler Santas, and I have my Blackwork Angels, but I didn't work on any of those at all this week because I've been doing the stuff that because those are basically just for me, for my own. For myself. Well, the Prairie School Santas, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those yet. Whether I'm going to give them away or keep them for myself. But I didn't work on them this week. So I still haven't worked on them. Anyway, then, so I went to get some. I actually went to Target for this tablet that I'm recording on. This is it's new to me, so that's why I'm sort of looking off to the side because I keep forgetting that the camera is over here somewhere, I think. But I went to buy this tablet because my old tablet is kicking the bucket. I've had it since February of 2015, I think. That's when I bought it. And it had some problems. And it kind of has a charging problem. And I went and actually bought the same tablet, but it has the same kind of charger. And I was thinking that it would have an updated, like a USB-C charger that, but it didn't. And so I took it back and got this one. Actually, I got this one at Best Buy. But anyway, so I took my old charger back, but when the new charger, old style new charger, I took it back. But the day that I bought it, I also, because I always check the little Target dollar spot, whatever, and I got these two chalkboard easels. And this one has like just a little single easel back kind of thing. But it's nice. They had a whole bunch of back to school stuff, whatever. So they're chalkboard, but I think they're a really nice size for like some kind of finishing thing, whatever. So I bought that and this other one too. So this has a little bit of a ledge, and it has an easel back like that too. So yeah, I thought those would make good finishing things. And then we also went to Hobby Lobby on the same day, and I got a bunch of junk. I say junk, stuff, stuff there. One thing that I bought more of was I bought a pair of scissors because, I stick a pair of scissors in every project because there's nothing worse to me than, because I stitch in my room. I don't have a stitching spot exactly. And so I have a pair of scissors in every project. So this is it was really nice. Nice looking scissors, and I like that. And I don't have any like that. So. And then I bought some bobbins because you can never have enough of those. Seems like, I don't know. And I bought some beads or some beads and charms. So I bought this llama. Oops, I got them upside down. This llama. Very cute. And he just happened to be, I think it was the only one they had at the time. So I just thought, yeah, I want to buy that. And so I also bought some beads because I thought these kind of go along with that llama. The wooden and the sort of, I don't know, color red or color or coral color here, and the sort of turquoise looking ones. I meant to say last time the turquoise-ish beads that I bought last time are, I don't think, they're not real turquoise. They're just, turquoise colored beads, because if they're real turquoise, it would cost a lot more than than you pay for them in in the bead store, in the bead area. But anyway, so I bought these. I thought they would go with that llama and other things. And I also bought these little sea type charms. There's a shell there and an anchor, and I think this is supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to be, coral or sea glass. I don't know. And then there's the seahorse there. And I also bought these little silver feather charms. So I thought those would, I don't know, maybe go with the turquoise or whatever. And I also bought I bought another hoop. Actually, I think I want to use this one in place of the one I have the wolf on, because somebody had asked a question about what is the best kind of hoop or Q-snap or whatever, floor frame, and it depends on what your situation is, what you use and what is better. Like somebody said, whatever works for you is what's best, and that's true. But so for me though, there are there's a kind of hoop, like there's wooden ones which I don't really like much because they're really hard to line up properly, and so one of the ones, the alternatives to that, are these plastic ones that have a little lip on them. So it's easier to, you put the hoop on there, and it goes against that lip, and the lip holds it in place. So in a way, that's good. But these, no matter how much you tighten them down, the fabric, tends to slip, and you have to kind of, pull it taut again. And so I have several of those with the lip on them, but I actually prefer these, and I've talked about this before, but these have a little bit of a, you can see it right here, a ledge in there, and so the hoop, the outer part of the hoop hooks over that ledge, and it keeps the fabric from slipping. And I have several of those, like this Flamingo is on this kind of hoop with the ledge, and so this fabric, doesn't slip, you know. So I think this one, I'm probably going to put that wolf in this one, because I think this is slightly smaller than the hoop that the wolf is on, but this you know, ledge will hold it better, I think. So I bought that. And then I bought some more of this DMC's variegated threads. I think this color already. I have a blue already, but I also bought these other things. This is a I don't know if it's kind of a it looks black, doesn't it? I don't know if it's gray and light gray or whatever. But then there's this blue and this lighter blue. So I keep buying threads for my pandemic stash, and I still have, you know, they're just sitting there because I still haven't started that. I still have to think about it more. But anyway, then I also bought this fabric they had there in the cross stitch section. This is 32 Murano Carré, I don't know how you say it, but it's basically this plaid, but it's a 32 count. And they had like a gray, and I want to say the other color they had was blue or green, I forget. But I want to try this, but I don't have a you know, like a pattern in mind for it, but we'll see. And it's 52% cotton, 48% modal, whatever that means. I don't know. But it's 32 count, and it's Zweigert. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll get that. And then the other thing I got was this little owl kit. And my younger sister-in-law likes owls, and she's the one for which I'm doing the tribal owl that I showed last week. I didn't work on it this week, but she's the one that I bought that tribal owl for Christmas. But also, I was talking, you know, my little sister was looking at this, and she said that what she might like is to be taught how to do cross stitch, and something like this. You know, we were thinking that if we put something like this in her stocking, you know, it's a kit that comes with everything, so it has everything that she would need to make it, and it's not very big. The finished size is 2.75 inches by 3.12 inches. So it's small. And it's designed by Cooler Design Studio. So yeah, so it's of course bigger than this picture. It's a 2.5 by 3, it's about like that. But yeah, so I think she would like that, I hope. And then the other thing I got was Stitching with the Housewives had a free chart, a freebie chart, Blessed, and this is all done in I want to say in Classic Colorworks. Bamboo, black coffee, chopped chives, cocoa bean, queen bee, steamed broccoli are the colors. But I'll probably do it in whatever I have stash, or I may do it in DMC. And I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Might do it on black. Might do it on some other color. I don't know. But I thought I would download that, just, you know, and work on that. Anyway, so yeah. And then I think that's all of the stuff that I have in terms of haul and all that, and whips and all that. So the last thing I want to do is just talk briefly about some updates to the Etsy shop, and they're not in the shop yet, but they will be soon. I don't know, later today or whatever. But these are little scissor fobs, and just the beads are really nice. But down at the very bottom, there's a little they're little outer space kind of things. There's I don't know what you call it. I don't know if it's a little planet, kind of with a moon. Yeah. I'm not holding it very well. And this other one, it's the same beads. It has a little rocket ship. Get a giant close up of my hands. But there's a little rocket ship. So let me turn this around. There it is. Rocket ship. In my dried, crusty hands. Anyway, so these are the 2 latest scissor fobs, and we're working on a few more. So like I said, this one has a little satellite kind of thing. It's planet with a moon, I guess you call it. So they're very tiny charms on the ends, but you know, still they're very nice. And they're very nice beads. And they have a lobster claw type thing at the top. You know, you can use them as a scissor fob or a really long zipper pull, whatever you want to do it. So, so that's it, I guess. I think. So I'm hoping to get, you know, get some more done on what I've been doing. Just to, in the way of like rotation is just. I worked this week. I worked just one day on each of those projects. And there was a couple of days. Well, yesterday we got a new refrigerator. Yay! And so that's why I didn't get around to stitching on that mother's heart thing until like late at night. I was doing a bunch of other stuff and messing with this new tablet, getting my new tablet set up, and like I said, there's still I talked before during the part of the video that I had to redo. I talked about the fact that there's one game that I really like called Diggy's Adventure, but I had it on my old tablet originally, and then I eventually put it on my phone, and I was able to, you know, take the progress from my tablet and have it, you know, synced with my phone. But then when I was trying to put it on this tablet, I could download it easily, but it like wants to, you know, start me over at level 1 or whatever. It doesn't have it doesn't recognize my you know, when you put in your ID and your password or whatever, it tells me, you know, either, you know, like either your password is incorrect, your password ID combination is incorrect, or it hasn't been initiated yet. I think it says what it says, and I'm like, I don't understand that, because as far as I know, I'm doing it right, but you know, either I missed a step or I don't know what. So anyway, that's been the only thing I've run into, the only problem I've run into with this tablet. It's I think it's a nicer picture. I think we'll see. It's certainly bigger, and the tablet itself is bigger, and will take some getting used to. And the nice thing about buying it at Best Buy is that it came with a free like case cover that has, I guess it has a keyboard. But I have to wait because it was out of stock, so I have to wait several weeks for it to come in. But when it does come in, you know, you can't beat free, because I was looking at, you know, buying a case for whatever tablet I bought, and you know, and even though the tablets were on sale, and so I didn't have to pay that much for them, you know, I was going to have to pay more to get a case, and this one came with a free case, so whatever. Anyway, but so I've been just stitching on whatever, you know, going through the whips that I had, and just doing one day, trying to do like one day on each one. So I'm going to probably continue trying to do that, and hopefully I will get some progress done on the other ones that I didn't work on this last time. Wool for You, that Santa Knows is what it's called, that I worked on last time, that I did not work on this week, and the Tribal Owl, that I did not work on this week either. So those two. I have a list, of all the stuff I'm working on for Christmas. The only thing that's not on the list that I haven't done yet is the Black Rock Angels and the Prairie School Shantas that I have. I just kind of have stalled out on those because they're not specific gifts. That's kind of like what helps me decide what I need to work on. Anyway, so I think that's it. And like I said, go and check out the Etsy shop. There might be stuff that you can buy. There's some needle minders. There's a few scissor fobs. There's project bags, notions pouches, and like that. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, I think that's everything. And I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.